네, 글로벌 바이오 제약 산업계 전 세계
BIOPLUS-INTERPHEX Korea 2022, a biotech convention where global leaders in biotechnology and pharmaceutical industry can gather in one place. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Moon Sori, your MC today for the BIOPLUS-INTERPHEX Korea 2022.
of ceremony for you today, and this will be proceeding in Korean, but simultaneous interpretation will be provided. Please use your service channel 2 for English. 오늘 개회식은 한국어로 진행이 될 예정입니다. 그러나 한국어와 영어 동시 통역 서비스가 제공이 됩니다. 한국어 채널은 1번 사용하시면 되겠습니다. 오늘 날이 많이 덥고 또 습하기도 합니다. 그럼에도 불구하고 이른 아침부터
Today is very wet and also rainy. Despite the weather, thank you very much for coming and joining this event today. As you know, the theme for EIX 2022 is Summer in BIX. We hope that you can beat the heat and the wet with diverse programs, including exhibitions and conferences that have been prepared this week. I hope you can have the pleasure time in summer here at the BIX 2022. BIX 2022 is a venue where the latest industrial technology and various global issues on bio and pharma industry. After 3 years, this event is back offline this year for 3 days from August 3rd to August 5th. And we have more than 200 exhibitions are held. And also we have more than 40 sessions with 120 speakers for the next 3 days. We look forward to your active participation throughout the week. It is our wish that this event can trigger Korean bio sector to jump up to the global stage. Without further ado, we'd like to now introduce our distinguished guests present in this opening ceremony. When your names are called, please stand up and also give them a big round of applause. We have President Ko Han-sung of Korea Biotechnology Industry Organization, K-Bio. Very nice to see you, sir. Next, we have Vice Minister Chang Young-jin of MOTI, Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy. Thank you very much for coming. And we also have Mr. President J.B. Sun, Read Exhibitions Korea. And then we have honorary chair people of K-Bio. We have Mr. Han Moon-hee, honorary chairman of K-Bio. Also, Mr. Kim Wan-ju, honorary chairman of K-Bio, is here today. Very nice to see you, sir. Also, another honorary chairperson, Mr. Seo Jung-sun, honorary chairperson of K-Bio. Welcome. We also have Mr. Kim Jae-jun, advisor to K-Bio and chairperson of Korea Exchange. We have Mr. Lee Young-gun, former chairperson of K-Bio. We also have Vice Minister Jovita Nerupsiene of Economy and Innovation of the Republic of Lithuania. 차관님, 환영드립니다. And we have Vice President Lee Seung-gyu of K-Bio. And we have President Kim Tok-sang of Sartorius Korea. Welcome. Last but not least, we have Mr. Karen Go of Lead Exhibition Asia Pacific.
Thank you.
And thank you very much. We have a lot more people who have been present with us early in the morning. I apologize not being able to introduce each and every one of them because of the time constraint. We'd like to now start the BIX 2022. We will invite Mr. Ko Han-sung of K-Bio for an opening remark to have curtain to rise. Please welcome him with a big round of applause.
안녕하세요.
So good morning. I am chairperson of the Korea Biotechnology Industry Organization. My name is Ko Han-sung. Despite the COVID-19, So Korea today recorded the confirmed case of the 120,000. So I cordially ask you to comply with the COVID precautions so that we can safely return back our home. So this is the first time in 3 years that we hold this offline event. So I'm very delighted to see the opening of BIOPLUS-INTERPHEX Korea 2022, and also I would like to welcome all of you to the event. As you know, the biotech industry, in the first half of this year, our export volume increased to $10 billion, and it has been one of the 15 major export industry. And in order to expand the biotech industries, BIX has been organized in order to share the current issues and challenges. And following last year, we have co-hosted this event with the READ exhibition in order to intensify the exhibition sector. And finally, the BIX, it has been grown to be a leading major convention that represents the bio industry in Korea. The theme of this year's event is the summer in BIX. So I sincerely hope that we could overcome the summer heat with this great event. On the first day, we are going to talk about the future of the biotech industry. So we will have the sessions that talk about the current and future status of the bio industries, as well as we will talk about the AI-guided new drug development. We will also talk about the bio cold chain, which will be the future logistics of the biotech industry. And also we will be talking about the ESG as well as the biomimicry technologies. And on day 2, we would like to emphasize the strengths of the Korean bio firms. For example, like the CDMO expansion strategies, as well as strategies to enhance the export for the biotech products, and bioconvergence, as well as the Korea's exosome technology will be introduced on day 2. And we will be also talking about the U.S. security technology security. And then on day 3, we will be talking about digital health market, as well as the development of the Alzheimer treatment regime. And then on the last day, we will be hearing from a world-renowned scholar, Mr. Virgis Sisonius, and he will be talking about the CRISPR-Cas9 technology. And we will also talk about the new drug development trend, and we will also have a session on how Korean biotech firms will explore new markets. So we'll be talking about various strategies. We will also talking about the preventive medicine based on the virtual reality, and a lot of great presentations and diverse topics are in store for you for the next 3 days. And we also have the luncheon session and also sponsor session and partner session. And all of these sessions will also consist of various informative presentations that will be very helpful to all of you. I believe the future's limitation is only what you imagine. So I sincerely hope that this conference will be a venue for you to explore the new way forward for the future. And once again, I would like to thank everyone who helped us for successfully organizing this event. We will continue to support the Korea's biotech industry, and K-Bio will never stop its efforts for that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, President Ko Han-seung. It's been a while since we are able to meet in person, so we did our utmost in order to have the satisfaction of all the attendees. My sincere thanks to Mr. Ko Han-seung of Korea Bio. And also we have the honorary guest here today. We have Vice Minister Chang Young-jin of MOTI. So please welcome him with a big round of applause. Thank you very much. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Very nice to see you. My name is Chang Young-jin, Vice Minister of MOTI. I congratulate the opening of the BIX after 3 years of absence due to COVID-19. My thanks should also go to Mr. Ko Han-seung of K-Bio. And also, I'd like to thank the READ Exhibition Korea with Mr. J.B. Soon. Especially, I would like to extend my welcome and heartfelt gratitude to the Vice Minister of Lithuanian Economy and Finance. And I was able to talk with him briefly during the break. We were talking about the LNG business to have the clearing of the energy issues in Korea and also around the world. So I'd like to now ask Vice Minister Yupita Nerupsiene to be more helpful to the cooperation between our two countries. As you know, the bio industry is seeing the development over time. In June this year, we had the Bio USA in San Diego. It was participated by a Korean company, which is ranking second as the number of the participants. And we had our presence enjoyed at the venue. And also we had abrupt increase of the export of biotechnology from Korea. It was like 300 million Korean won in 2016, and then export of biotechnology went up to the 1.6 billion US dollars. And I was able to meet with somebody in Songdo Biotechnology Complex, and we had discussion that the biotechnology is favored by many other countries and experts, and the Songdo is being crowded by the international players. In such a short time, we are now enjoying the big increase of the biotechnology of Korea. It is thanks to all of you here today. Without your support and hard work, we're not able to enjoy this success today. Thank you very much for your hard effort. So here in this session, we can have the chance to have our level of technology in bio to the rest of the world. It has been 70 days since we had the new administration under President Yoon Suk-yeol. It can be a short time or a long time, but with that presidency, President Yoon has been an ardent supporter of the private sector investment and activities. He has his philosophy of politics to have full support to the private sector industry and companies. So they will not spare any investment on that. So many of the government authorities are working together to have the full discussions. And we have the investment project of the size of the 100 billion Korean won. In such a short time, we're now seeing the visibility of the effect. And also recently, we are able to see the announcements by the government-wide support. We can see that this administration has full commitment to the improvement of the private sector industry. Biotechnology is not an exception because we have the 1.3 trillion won of the private investment that has been under survey. Likewise, the government is also providing tax benefits, the ground support, and the infrastructure support as well. So we will not spare any effort to support you in this industry. And also the digitalization of the pharmaceutical medicinal product processing will be supported. And also the cell therapy and gene therapy R&D will be fully supported. And also synthetic biology, which is our future of the biology, will be fully supported. And also we have the experts and the professionals in the areas of the industries of biotechnology and the semiconductor industry will be garnering the expertise from the many talents who are having the PhD degrees in these fields. And also, we're going to fully support our interest into the digitalization of the medicinal information on the patients, and also we're going to have the technology-driven bio and the medicinal factors to be fully in support that can be showcasing to the rest of the world. So I'd like to thank very much of all the organizers of this event today. My thanks especially should go to the Ministry of Economy and Innovation of the Republic of Lithuania. I have high expectations. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Vice Minister. Now we got your support and appointment to have the investment and the full support by the ministry as well as the government. Thank you very much.
Minister of Economy and Innovation of the Republic of Lithuania. We can't miss the congratulatory remarks from her. Please welcome her. 오늘 리투아니아에서 함께 해주셨습니다. 경제혁신부 요비타 네룹시엔의
So, Vice Minister of the Ministry of Economy and Innovation of the Republic of Lithuania, Mr. Jovita Nelupsiene, will give us the congratulatory remarks.
Thank you very much, dear honorable guests, dear business people, scientists, ladies and gentlemen. It's really an honor to be among you here in this outstanding group of elite bioindustry. And let me first of all thank you for the opportunity to address you here today. As my colleague, Vice Minister, already mentioned, my last time in Korea was back in 2014, when we actually constructed here and leased an LNG terminal for Lithuania, which carries the name Independence. And as from the name, you can guess that actually this LNG ensures Lithuanian and for the all Baltic countries actually energy independence right now, which in this geopolitical circumstances is extremely important for us, having to know what is happening in Ukraine, and Russia's wages war in Ukraine has a grave consequences on the life of people and of course on economy. Though Lithuania established diplomatic relations with South Korea as far as back as 1991, we have opened Lithuanian embassy in Korea only at the end of the last year, as of 2021, and we do believe that this will open actually a new chapter in our cooperation. And I'm extremely happy to say that one of the biggest events when we opened the embassy is actually event related to biotech and biotechnology. Lithuania actually seeks to strengthen its international position, political and diplomatic relations with like-minded countries in in Asia-Pacific region, and to open new opportunities for Lithuanian exporters in the most advanced world markets, and to establish mutual relations among scientific and business opportunities. Development of bilateral relations with Korea is one of the priorities for our foreign policy and for our government in general. One of most promising fields of cooperation is, of course, life science and biotechnology. Lithuanian biotechnology industry is already 50 years old, and today we are proud that this is one of the strongest and fastest growing sectors of our country. Lithuania probably is the only one country in the European Union where the life science sector has been growing fastest and in double digits every year for the last decade. This is due to well-developed infrastructure, competences of universities and research centers, growing industry, attracted foreign investments, and attention of the state paid to the sector. We have tax exempts, we have financial incentives, we have, of course, instruments for the talent attractions and for the technology attractions. About 90% of Lithuanian biotechnology products are exported to more than 100 countries around the world. If you would be coming from Europe here to the similar kind of event in Europe, most probably you would be vaccinated by Lithuanian-produced vaccine components for the Pfizer, or you would be tested by Lithuanian-produced PCR tests. So it's not really very well known outside the EU, but we actually are playing really a big part in practical ways how to provide epidemiological security and how to make our economy work even during the COVID. In last decade, income of Lithuanian biotechnology sector has increased almost 10 times, from 200 million euros a year to 2 billion euros. Our strategic goal is that life science sector by the year of 2030 would reach 5% of GDP, and Lithuania would become one of the leading countries in the world, according to this indicator. And to be a leader, you have to be known. And I'm sure those of the companies or those research institutes which actually works here with their gene therapy, you definitely know who is responsible for their exploring and practically using the CRISPR-Cas9 discovery, the revolutionary tool of gene editing. And this is Professor Shikshnys, who is among us. It's lots of lights in here, so I can't see him, but if the Professor Shikshnys over there, so please give a round of applause. He actually is one of the world's famous scientists, and he's one-off. And we do believe that exploring and working together, we can work for further and more openings, which will have really the best implications for our societies together. Using the opportunity, let me invite you all to see Lithuania, to come and see and explore our natural beauties of the nature, harmony of our nature, which is combined together with the history of the country, architecture, and definitely advanced technologies, universities, science, and thriving business. I have to admit that once you come, you would probably explore and Google what is so good in Lithuania. Please do that, because you would find that the biggest and the world-known consultants, like KPMG, for example, names Lithuania as the best location for biotechnology production site. Especially considering the fact that this autumn, the 15th European Forum for Industrial Biotechnology and Bioeconomy, FIB, will be held in Vilnius, October. So you even have a reason to come to see Lithuania. The next year, we will host the biggest regional event, Baltic Life Science Conference. So there are lots of events to see for the sector here, for the leaders of the sector, top managers, policymakers. We do believe that the more we work together, the more and the better results we achieve. So meanwhile, I would like to thank you once again for inviting to this meeting, and hopefully you will have promising contacts and the best of success for you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ms. Vice Minister, for taking yourself all the way from the Lithuania to Seoul and delivering us the remarkable speech. And I hope to just find the Korean partners, great partners in cooperation for the development of bio industry. 오늘 정말 멀리서 함께해 주셨습니다. 한국을 방문해 주신 요비타 네룹시엔의 차관님께 진심으로 다시 한번
Once again, thank you very much, Vice Minister Jovita Nerupsiene, for coming to Korea and gracing this event. And also, we have a video message by Dr. Michelle McMurray-Heath, President and CEO of Biotechnology Innovation Organization, or BIO, who cannot join us today, but sent a heartfelt message online. Please watch.
Greetings to everyone attending this important conference. I'm Dr. Michelle McMurray-Heath, the President and CEO of the Biotechnology Innovation Organization, or BIO. BIO is the world's largest biotechnology advocacy organization. We represent over 1,000 members in more than 30 countries. Members who are making scientific breakthroughs to improve the health of our planet and people around the world. Earlier this summer, BIO hosted our own convention in the United States. The Korea delegation was our largest from outside of the US, with nearly 1,000 attendees. This amazing fact shows two things. One, the size and potential of the biotech sector in South Korea. And two, your commitment to collaboration. Collaboration is a cornerstone of this conference, and I want to thank BioPlus and INTERPHEX for partnering to host it. But even more importantly, collaboration is a cornerstone for our entire industry. There is collaboration between researchers and manufacturers, between small and large companies, and between business and government, another area where Korea excels. It takes everyone to build a biotech sector that is able to deploy breakthroughs to benefit all people. And the biotech sector in Korea is growing and excelling. Our joint roundtable at BIO's convention highlighted your progress in innovation, as well as the country's political commitment to sustained sector growth. This commitment paid off during the pandemic when your highly skilled workforce and manufacturing capabilities were critical to the production of vaccines, therapeutics, and more. I want to thank you for being a leader for the world and for East Asia. Your ongoing efforts to attract new investment, train new workers, diversify your supply chain, and expand your manufacturing and vaccine capabilities will benefit Koreans and people everywhere. Moving forward, keep science and collaboration as your guiding lights. If we want to continue to grow as a sector, we must continue to demonstrate that biotechnology is revolutionizing people's lives. From new cures and treatments to better foods and fuels, biotech can heal our world in these difficult times. But we must talk about the science, hail its benefits, and demonstrate how all people will lead better lives due to our advancements. That's why we must continue to collaborate. And BIO knows that we have few better partners than Korea BIO. The growth of our partnership, as demonstrated at our recent convention, will continue to yield progress for people everywhere. So thank you once again for strengthening our sector and our society. The conversations and decisions that occur at gatherings like this one will shape the nature of our advances and the number of lives that we will save or change together. Best wishes for a successful convention. I look forward to talking with you again soon.
네, 고맙습니다. 예.
Thank you very much for that insightful speech and also a word of encouragement. I sincerely hope that next year we could see you in person. The bio industry has been expanding phenomenally, and I think that the history and also the future is important. In this regard, we would like to invite Mr. J.B. Son, Country Manager of the Reed Exhibition Korea, for his vision statement. Good morning. I am J.B. Swon, Country Managing Director of Reed Exhibitions Korea. Very nice to meet you. I'm very delighted to declare and explain you about the vision and mission of BIOPLUS-INTERPHEX Korea. This conference has been organized by Korea Bio and also the Reed Exhibition. And this has been organized through the strategic collaboration between BIOPLUS and INTERPHEX. As you can see, the Reed Exhibition, we have 3,500 employees in 39 countries and covering 43 industries. We have organized 400 events annually, and among them, 50 of them are related with the medical industries. And so we are the top organizer for healthcare shows. And also INTERPHEX, which is now being held every year in New York. It has this 43-year history, and it's one of the major global events that bring together experts all around the world. So BIOPLUS and INTERPHEX are combined now in order to create BIX. Our vision is to become Asia's #1 as one of the global top 3 bio events. And we would like to gather all the leaders of the entire bio industry chain in order to provide the networking opportunities. And also we want to serve as a gateway for global business expansion. And for this, Our vision is to become one of the global top 3 bio events. So the both companies and organizations' efforts are important, but all of you attend this year as you are contributing to creating the history of K-Bio. Please continue to pay attention to BIX. And with that, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Now we were able to see the vision of Read Exhibition Korea, and I really look forward to your support and participation. So before closing this event today, we will have a group photo session. So I hope your patience, and as your names are called, please come up to the stage. We will start with President Ko Han-sing of K-Bio and Vice Minister Chang Young-jin of MOTI. Please come up to the podium. And also President Country Manager Son Ju-bum of Read Exhibitions Korea, please be back here. And Vice Minister Jovita Nerupsiene of Economy and Innovation of the Republic of Lithuania, please come up to the stage. Now, we will also have the honorary chairpersons and advisors of K-Bio on the stage as well. So please be guided by our staff. So the honorary chairpersons and the advisors of K-Bio, please. And also to Mr. Karen Go of CFO of Read Exhibition Asia Pacific, please come up. Mr. Kim Dok-sung, please. And all the speakers of BIX 2022, please come up to the stage as well. Mr. Lee Jung-gyu, Mr. An Hyun-sil, Mr. Hwang Man-sul, Dr. Choi Yoon-hee, please. Welcome. All the speakers are here today. Also, representatives of the BIX 2022 sponsors are kindly requested to come up as well. If you have many more guests of honor to join this photo-taking session, you're welcome. Please. Thank you. And BIX 2022 will be starting after this opening ceremony. We have high expectation about hearing many more of the technologies for the future of the biotechnology in Korea that we can share among all the participants. And we will have 3 days session until the 5th of August. Please enjoy.
두 줄로 함께 서시겠습니다. 네, 어서 오십시오. 그리고 아마 오늘 이 바이오
And maybe today we also have all the business people for the biotechnology present here today in this opening ceremony. As we witness the vision of BIX, and we have wishes that your support can be fully given to us. Please face the camera and see if you please look at the camera person who is waving his hand.
Thank you. 그리고 박수를 치면서 개최 축하를 위한 박수를 치면서 함께 할까요? Would you please give a big round of applause to congratulate the opening? Looking at the camera. Yes, so we have lots of media. 충분하신가요? 네, 되셨나요? 고맙습니다. Thank you very much. We'd like to invite your seats back. 자리로 모시겠습니다.
Now you may go back to your seats.
자리에 착석하시는 대로
While
저희 기조 세션이
all the seats are taken, we'd like to start our keynote lectures. Through our opening ceremony, we were able to feel and witness what kind of events are expecting us, so we can have full participation in those of the events. Not just for the biotechnology, we have some programs for the convention and investment and many others. So I know that there are so many stakeholders coming here for this event, because biotechnology is a combination of many other related industries. So for the biotech industry to be evolving in the future, we need to have the collaboration with these people. The slogan is Summer in BIX, as you know. So outside the hall, it's very hot, and outside the building, it is really very heated. But we can have our honored changes of the programs so that we can have the facing toward the future of our industry, so that you will be really enjoying our sessions throughout the days.